Hey everybody, June 2000 here, coming at you with a rant watch party with my friend Texas over at Texas Hardcore 1965 and Sean over at Cinephile Sanity, and we're going to be watching one of the worst Nightmare on Elm Street movies from 1989, Nightmare on Elm Street 5, The Dream Child, Part 5.
Delivers A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 5, The Dream Child.
The butt child, damn.
All right, what is up, everyone? We are back on
Everybody.
Juno's channel again.
Hopefully everybody
yeah.
enjoyed that intro. That was pretty funny.
So,
But yeah,
yeah, we got a watching rant tonight.
yeah, we're gonna watch this awful movie, one of the worst ones in the franchise. It was up in the vote
Yeah, I
with
mean, I don't like Juno. I think you might hate this movie a little bit more than I do, but it's definitely one that I don't favor that much. I know, like, the things that probably work for me the best in this movie is probably the practical effects and the kills.
yeah.
But man, the characters in this movie, like, there's really not one character where I'm like, man, I hope
Yeah,
this person makes it to the end. Like, I just don't care for any of the characters at all.
yeah. Because the thing that I was confused with this movie is that it does have an interesting premise where Freddy's attacking Alice's unborn kid, and that could work in like a serious dark gothic horror movie. But they just had to mix all this comedy crap around it, where it just like ruins the horrorness of like that story, which feels like a story that should be like a serious horror movie, like something like The Unborn or Rosemary's Baby.
Yeah, I mean, I would have liked to see the franchise go in that direction, but we got what we got with these
Yeah,
movies.
it just goes back and forth. Does it want to be serious? Does it want to be a goofy comedy movie? And it's a big mess. And the script was horribly written real fast because it was made right away after Nightmare 4 came out. And let's get part 5 ready. And it was rushed. And I bet even was it Robert Eggers was probably even overworked by this movie because he was doing Phantom of the Opera at the time, and he was also directing 976 Evil, which was his first
Yeah.
movie, and he has to star in this piece of crap.
Yeah. What year did this come out? Oh, wait, I forgot. This movie's actually 35 years old this year.
Yeah,
I think it was released in the summer of '89. This was.
yeah, 89.
So yeah, it is. Like I think it's sometime in August. It'll be like officially 35. But yeah, it's another one that's getting up there with age.
And if
Another sequel.
and also infamously, 89 was the year that it also came out with Jason Takes Manhattan and Halloween 5, Revenge Michael Myers. Those were
Yeah,
three awful movies that came out that year. Even Sleepaway Camp 3 came out that year. But we did get some gems like Intruders and Shocker and some other stuff. But 89 was
yeah,
not a good year for these big franchises like Nightmare and Halloween.
yeah. I'd say it's another year of the sequel in a way, but there still is some pretty good movies from '89.
Yeah.
It's like one that's not a movie that was just premiered on HBO 35 years ago today was Tales from the Crypt. So that's another one that's 35 years old.
Yeah, this movie just it's like the same thing as Halloween 5. It was It was a rush script that wasn't well written. It just was rushed into production, like horribly rushed, where you could tell like it's half-assed in some of the screenplays of the movie.
Yeah, there's definitely some elements about it that don't really shine, in my opinion, as a highlight of the franchise. But for me, it's like I guess the one thing that makes this watchable, mostly for me, is the practical effects, like I said,
Uh-huh.
and the kills throughout it. I think are pretty cool. But I mean, like I'd say early on, I think Freddy is pretty sinister in this, but it starts to fade out into all that goofiness as the film really
Yeah.
unfolds. But it's been quite a while since I've seen it, so I'm looking forward to doing this. So. But like here's a question I have for you guys and the chat. Do you prefer? Well, it's probably get an obvious answer from Juno, but do you prefer A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 5 or Friday the 13th Part 5? Which Part 5 do you like more? That's an easy one for me. It's definitely Friday the 13th Part 5.
Jason 5.
Yeah.
Is that the ambulance guy?
Yeah, the one that Jason's technically not in, if you want to say.
Yeah.
Jason 5.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
I would say that's a
Yeah,
better 5 movie.
Yeah, I would definitely take, Friday 5 over what we got with this one with the Elm Street
Because
franchise.
the thing that sucks about this movie, it also drags on forever. Like, even though it's a 90-minute movie, it feels like a 2-hour long movie. Like, when you watch it, it's like the story just feels like it's dragging on forever. Like, it just feels like, yeah, I don't know, like Scream 6, like that's 2 hours. But this is not a 2-hour movie, but it just feels like 2 hours. Like, it's dragging on forever. Like, when is it gonna just end or some shit? Because it's like a slog to get through at some scenes of the movie.
Yeah, because I guess like with Part 4, that's where it really cuts off the characters from Dream Warriors, right?
Yeah, it was like probably
Yeah.
part 4.
Yeah, because I know like in Part 4 you have Kincaid in like the beginning of it, which I think most of us would agree that he should have been in that movie a lot
Yeah.
longer. But I was just like double checking because I know, like it is that point in the franchise where the previous two movies were focusing on these characters that we kind of got invested in. Out of nowhere, we're just starting over on new characters that I personally don't like at all. The characters in this movie do not shine and stand out in any way for me.
Mhm. But yeah, it's just one of those movies that went into the production, and probably was development hell for Robert Englund because he had to direct a movie as well, which is 976 Evil, which that's a better movie than this piece of crap.
Yeah, I mean, 976 Evil, I wouldn't say is like an amazing movie, but I do enjoy that film for what it is, and I also think it's a pretty nice directorial debut for Robert Englund. The way he came out with directing that, I think he did a fairly good job for first film like that.
And they even messed
I've
up on
never
the
seen the
DVD.
sequel. Have you ever seen the sequel?
I remember seeing it on that Vestron 5 movie collection from Walmart.
Really?
That it was in like in a 2-disc pack with
Yeah,
cost
I've never seen
19.99.
the sequel. I've never seen that one.
I don't know anybody in that movie, but the only one I saw was Buck Flower, like George Buck Flower. He only appeared in like one part that his character gets killed, but like it was cool to see him. But I didn't recognize the other actors in it, and it has like some weird sequel connection to the first one, but none of the characters from the first movie do appear in it.
Okay.
And
All right.
also
So
on
I
this
guess what
disc,
time do you want to? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
on this disc, it doesn't even show Freddy from part 5. It's like the part 4 Freddy where he's in the junkyard with Kincaid.
Okay. I see.
So
I don't know if I have that discard or not because I know on the Blu-rays it's just that red paint. That's all you get.
But it was in that DVD collection, the one with the snap case with the poster on top of it from that
Yeah, I
box set.
only I have the first 4 movies on DVD with the picture disc.
I have that box set that's all etched and has all that
Yeah,
bonus
like
disc and all that.
That's your
it like
Blu-ray.
comes like that with like the red disc, like that.
But I don't have them on blue or anything. I'm waiting for a definitive box set, and that'll be when hell turns cold. You know.
Dude, I tried like waiting as long as I could. For like the longest time, I was watching these films on DVD, and I was like, I want a better set, and eventually I caved when I found this on Amazon UK for $30. You get everything in this set. It's just a little bit thicker than what you would get in
Mhm.
the American release. It's thinner, it's like everything's all jammed in there. But this was like like $29.99. But I still hate this box set.
That box set just reminds me of that Scream box, that shitty set with the 3 movies where it's just Ghostface mask and just the
Yeah,
Scream name. That just because that box set just looks lazy, where it's just Freddy's glove. That's it in his face.
yeah.
Well, at
Yeah,
least they didn't put
so,
fuck Blowers on it.
what time do you want to start the movie? I guess we'll start it in like the next 15 minutes or so.
Yeah, next 15 minutes. Yeah.
All right, so there is a link. Juno's got links pinned there at the top, right?
Yeah, I linked the theatrical cut from Look Movies and the uncut version from our internet archive, as you call it, that website.
It's
Yeah.
also on Netflix, and I believe it might be on Max as well.
Okay.
Netflix.
Yeah.
Netflix. Fuck the Netflix.
But yeah, folks, thank you for voting, folks. Yeah, it was also in line with other crappy ass movies that were gonna be voted. Like Seed of Chucky was in the second run. The Hitcher remake was the third run, and the last run was the Halloween 4. So yeah, thank you guys for voting.
Yeah, it's a good way to figure out a way to do a stream. You get everyone's response from your subscribers. So glad that worked out.
I think on a couple of those you saved me, some heartache because there's a couple of them I haven't seen, like that Halloween 4, which I've always been told was dog shit, and then
Yep.
the Hitcher remake.
The Halloween 4 is
I mean,
one
me
of
personally,
the worst
both of those
Halloween movies.
movies, like Halloween 4 and the Hitcher remake, like I find both of those to be watchable, but I just don't think they're that great.
Yeah, just Halloween 4. Did you get to see Halloween 4?
Not me. I've never seen it.
The werewolf movie?
I've seen just the Howling. I've never even seen 2 or 3, I think.
Oh, I thought you said Halloween 4. You're saying the Halloween.
The
I thought you said
Halloween 4.
Halloween 4.
Maybe I did say Halloween, but I didn't mean to say that. I meant the Howling.
Yeah. But trust me,
All right.
Texas, it is a bad movie, man.
Sorry about that. If that's what I
Yeah,
said.
I was like, wait, I heard Juno say Howling now. We're talking about Halloween and Howling.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That movie, it's awful,
Howling
man.
4 is dog shit. Nah, that's not a watchable movie. It's not even funny.
It's bad enough. It's bad enough they call it the original Nightmare because it's clearly a half-ass remake of the first movie.
Yeah, it's like a sad attempt to reinvent the franchise.
I'm sorry. I got to interject this here before I lose this thought because I just had this weird epiphany. Like if somebody was watching, Mask or something, and they go, "This is a very good movie," and you go, "Well, yeah, I saw the original. It was called The Elephant Man." I'm sorry, I'm going to hell for that. I know, but it just came into my head. So fuck it.
Yeah, man. Fucking YOLO, man. You only live once.
And no offense
Yeah.
to Mask, because that is a great movie, and may Rocky Dennis rest in peace. Yeah.
Yeah, I grew up with that movie. It used to always be on TV
I
like
love that
Saturday
movie.
afternoons on like crazy, like crazy amount of channels. Shit would always be on like every weekend. I swear to God.
I don't, the weird thing is that I guess there's a director's cut where Bogdanovich had Bruce Springsteen music in it, because that's who Rocky Dennis actually liked, and not really Bob
Yeah.
Seger. But it was, I guess, the producers or somebody said, no, Bob Seger's really hot right now. You should put, his music in there instead. But I have never seen that director's cut, and I don't know how I would feel, how it would change that for me after seeing it so many times with like the Bob Seger music.
Yeah, that can ruin it. Can go either way though, I guess at the same time.
Yeah,
It's like everybody hates the director's cut ending of The Abyss because they don't like how that ended.
For me with The Abyss, the director's cut, at some points in it kind of drags. That's like my issue really with it, but I still like the director's cut for what it is.
Mhm.
But I don't know. To me, I just kind of enjoy the theatrical cut a little bit more, especially after getting the new release for it and actually sitting down and watching both cuts again. But yeah. So I actually got this in the mail today. Finally, Silent Night.
Yep, Silent Night.
Yeah, it's still only $7.50 on Amazon. So that's like one of the reasons why I jumped on it.
But I want to say hi to everybody before we start the movie.
Yeah, go through the chat, man. I see
Hey there,
Eric.
Jim. Hey there, Jimmy. James Van Dusen. Texas rating cats and dogs.
And we also have the official snack of the Cinephile World Order.
Yep.
Chili cheese Fritos.
Fritos.
The official snack of these three idiots.
And then, yep, we want the Rant Master. We want the Rant Master.
Rant Master.
Hey there, Johnny. Hey there, Jason.
Yeah, we got 8 people in here right now.
Hey there, brother Seamus. Yeah. How are you? I know he comments on my videos a lot. How are you, brother Seamus?
Yeah, what's up, bro? Shames.
Hey there, 71. How are you?
Yeah, good evening, 71. We got Ginger Ninja's here too. What's up, Jason?
Yeah, 71. The movie is when things went downhill in the Nightmare series. Like, it was this first movie that went downhill.
Yeah, not for the better. See, Chester Franklin's here too. What's up, Chester?
Hey there,
Jimmy
Chester.
Van Dusen. What's up, Jimmy? Johnny's here too. Wild Guys.
Yeah.
Jamie Hart.
Friday Part 5. Chester. That's better. That's the better fifth movie than this one.
Yeah, it's probably an easy choice with most people, I guess. But I mean, I don't know. I've always enjoyed the Friday franchise so much more than this one. But yeah, it's the first 4 films are probably the most promising as far as Elm Street goes, and it starts to, fall off, unfortunately.
71 says my brain is fried. I should be able to remember this movie.
That depends. I mean, see, I don't remember it that much because it's not something I watch all the time. And overall, the kills are fun in this movie. That's about it for me.
Yeah. Stephen Jeffries from Fright Night. Yeah, he was in 976 Evil, that Robert Englund movie that he made. Yep.
And Eric is here from Two Boys and Their Scary Pops. What's up, Eric?
Hey there. Hey there, Pops.
Can you rent it?
But yeah, folks, there is an uncut version in our archive. There is a bit of a 10-second intro of media VHS intro in the beginning, folks. If you want to skip that, if you're going to watch the uncut version, but there's also the theatrical cut on Look Movies.
Yeah, for anyone who doesn't own the movie and you guys want to join in with us or whatever.
Yep. Jamie enjoys Mask, but she never seen the director's cut.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen the director's cut either. I've only ever seen that movie on TV when I was a kid. It was always, like I said, it was on TV like every fucking weekend.
I had the original VHS. My parents had the VHS, so that movie, well, I would see it a lot on VHS.
Yeah, I saw it in the theater because my mom and stepdad had gone to see it. So my mom was like, one day, you need to get out of the house. Take your stepbrother. You go see it. And so my stepbrother, he was blind. So I had to like always describe shit to him because they didn't have the self-description stuff like they do now. And so the irony of that is in that film, Laura Dern plays a blind girl. So here I am taking a blind kid to see this movie. Going to hell again, I know.
In 5 minutes.
Yeah, Jason. There's an uncut version. It's the only difference with that is that they cut out some of the kill in the movie. They thought some of the stuff was too graphic, so they cut down like 2 kills that were in the movie. That's like the only difference. But like one of the kills is actually pretty awesome when it's uncut, like especially like the one where the character Dan gets killed in the bike. Like when that stuff is uncut, like that stuff is awesome.
Yeah, I know I've only ever seen the theatrical cut because like I was looking at the footage or like the video quality of that uncut version. It's like it made me feel like I was watching like an 80s 3D movie with the glasses on. It's kind of how it looked to me.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. It's just I don't know, like I don't know if they'll ever remaster that and just fix it on Blu-ray, but we'll see that in the near future.
If Scream Factory somehow comes through with a Nightmare box set, I would probably count on that happening. And probably some other movies too, God knows what else is out there. But Juno, yesterday during the Chapter 1 stream, I unboxed the Steelbook, John Wick Chapter 1.
Mm-hmm.
Steelbook here is from like 2016, I think this was, but it actually came with collector's coins from the movie.
Oh, the thing that John Wick carries, those coins.
Yeah, but yeah, it comes with 2 of these coins.
That's awesome, man.
I figured, hey, we may as well unbox the thing because like I had it, like I bought this back during I think it was Black Friday, and it's just been sitting there in the shrink wrap. And I was like, well, I may as well unbox it during the stream.
That's a steal, man.
But yeah, I have the other 3 films like in the 3-film set or whatever. I just didn't have an individual release for Chapter 1, but it actually is a pretty nice steelbook though.
Pop has a question here. What would be the best way, in your opinion, if you were a director, to revive this franchise?
Make Freddy sinister again. That's my number one fucking thing to fix it.
Bring back his fingernail instead of like the glove. Like bring back part 2, where his knife's coming out of his nails. Like that's badass looking Freddy.
Oh, you mean like coming like straight out of his hands, basically like his fingertips?
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
But for me, it's like, number one thing is you got to make Freddy scary again, man. Like you have to, and you got to stick with it.
I know there's some. Go ahead.
I think what like definitely Sean, he should be more sinister. But I think instead of him like killing off the kids, he should actually have like mind control and have them start like killing all the adults off. I think that'd be kind of cool.
That would
Yeah,
be interesting.
that would actually be a decent way to extend story. I guess if you were talking about like doing multiple films or something like that, though. But I'm ready to go when you guys are ready to go and start this movie.
Yeah, it's just this franchise is kind of like up in the air. Like we haven't had a Freddy movie in a while, but I heard Blumhouse wants to get their hands on it, which I hope not. They should just stay away from Freddy Krueger because they already castrated Michael Myers. Now they're gonna castrate Freddy Krueger.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, I think the last thing I really liked from Blumhouse was that movie Upgrade, and that came out in like 2018.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
Maybe the Black Phone. Isn't the Black Phone a Blumhouse movie? Like I like that. I thought that was
Yep.
decent, but other than that, I don't care for like half the shit they do anymore.
Most of their shit kind of sucks now, especially like Night Swim, but that was a piece of shit.
Yeah, they should call that Diarrhea Swim.
Wyatt Russell, I like him, but you could tell he sleepwalked through it. Like he was given a shitty script and just a payday for him. Like
They should have called it Night Suck. There you go. I still haven't seen it yet, but
But it is a boring fucking movie to watch. Like nothing doesn't even fucking happen in the movie for a while. It's like the same thing with this. Nothing doesn't even happen for a while. That's why it feels like a long 2 hour long movie. But yeah.
So, what's the next stream we got coming up Wednesday on your channel, Tex?
Yeah, John Waters' Desperate Living, not for the faint of heart. So,
buyer beware, caveat emptor.
Yeah, I agree, Jamie. Like I know she says I know it's not popular, but I'm sick of all these franchises. I don't want any more from the 80s characters. I crave some fresh flesh.
Yeah, like I can definitely agree with that.
Because
Use your damn mind, be creative, come up with something original, and
most
I
of
don't
these
know,
Reapers,
man.
most of these
It
Reapers
really
have
is
been coming out.
tiresome at this point. Like with all these like classic franchises being revived into a 3 picture deal or a TV series, it's like, come on, man. This shit's got to get cut off somewhere. It's got to stop somewhere, man.
Did you know what I heard? I heard like because I know somebody wants to buy the rights for Halloween. This close, I think A24 is this close of almost buying it for the TV show.
Yeah, I've been seeing articles online here and there for that. I ain't paying a whole lot of attention to it, but I see them.
But like that's a franchise. Like I'm already fucking done with that. Like,
yeah.
Unless A24 wants to do the Season of the Witch idea, that would be cool. But another Michael Myers movie, I'm done. Yeah.
The one I really want is a very, very Brady sequel, Brady Bunch 3. But all the kids are all of them are grown and they have their own kids. So that's what I want to see, and I want to see Gary Cole in there again, but as his character from Office Space. Yeah.
Office Space, a good movie.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and disagree with you there.
With Gary Cole as Lundberg, you can't dispute that that's a great character. Yeah, Sean, I'm gonna need those TPS reports on my desk on Monday morning.
But you guys are ready?
Yeah.
Where's my red stapler?
All right. Well, everybody get ready for this piece of shit ride.
Freddy delivers. A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 5, The Dream Child.
So
Shit.
is that the official trailer of the movie?
Shit. I was trying to click. I was trying to like go back to the comments by accident.
Man, that is a fucked up trailer, man.
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have used that for the seat of Chucky if that one won.
He's a real piece of shit. Piece of shit. What do you want to do? A countdown from 10 to 1 when you're ready?
Yeah. Hold on for a second. I gotta fix something.
All right. Juno's got to move a dead body. Hold on a second. He's got to go drag a dead body out of his room.
All right, I'm back.
That was quick.
You guys are ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys are ready in the chat, we'll do a countdown from 10 to 1, or whatever you want to do there, Juno. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, ready for the countdown.
It's the final
10,
countdown.
10,
The
9,
final
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press this piece of shit.
Well, I got to say that's more innovative than P, because you know how he is. 10.
All right, you guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Hit play.
Right.
I think he's streaming right now with Scream 3. I think he's doing a watch party.
Yeah.
Wish that movie's better than this piece of shit.
But me and Juno, we were talking before the stream how like these opening credits make you feel like you're getting some kind of like late night like sex program from like Cinemax or something.
Like literally, this is one of the worst openings for a Nightmare on Elm Street movie. Like it doesn't even scream Elm Street. It's just like, are we watching porn or what the hell we're watching?
Like, dude, like when you said that, I was like, "Fuck!" I think I know what he's talking about. Like, you know, it's because the camera's constantly running across someone's sweaty skin, and then it goes back to that chalk font writing on the board. Like, it really is. Like, if I was sitting on a couch with a girl and I was watching this, I'd be like, "Fuck, dude! I think I'm like not in the mood to watch a movie. You know, I'm in the mood to do something else." You know?
Just fucking bizarre, man. Like,
But you know, like it's like we said though. It's you know, it's once those characters get cut off from Dream Warriors, it's a whole new thing, really. Even though this is the fifth movie in the franchise for Elm Street, but
yeah,
it really does feel like the franchise just took a U-turn and did its own thing.
yeah. It's just, and also, it was made during like the fourth movie coming out in theaters, so like they rushed it into production. So like you could tell when something's rushed, you don't get you get like a rush movie that's just horribly done.
Yeah, you know, when I went and saw the Candyman remake, that's like one movie that was kind of felt rushed to me as far as like modern films go, like modern horror films. But I remember going to see that and being like, why does this feel like it's so rushed? And at the same time, it like doesn't want to focus on certain characters.
Yeah. See, like you're talking about this intro, I don't even remember it, so it's kind of like
It just feels
Yeah.
fucking boring
it
and
feels like
forgettable in this
for
intro.
the
Like,
love
what
of,
the hell is this?
but it's like for the
This is
love
not
of God, are
scary
you
at
watching a
all.
porn tape?
Like this
Yeah,
opening is not scary. It's like it almost like reminds me of like this is like sex education here. Like this is like during health class. Like, okay, we're gonna watch a documentary today, kids. Gonna show you how to touch your girlfriend.
yeah, it's just. And also trivia, the guy that was doing the banging in this thing wasn't the actor that played Dan. It was actually played by Michael Bailey Smith, who portrayed Pluto in the Hills Have Eyes remake.
Wow.
Okay.
So it's him that was doing all the sex scenes, like his sweaty back is shown. So like that was the actor that played Pluto from the remake of Hills Have Eyes.
That's a bit interesting.
And of course he would appear later in the movie as Super Freddy, which was which is fucking ridiculous. Baba super shit.
Nice. Like I don't know who wrote the characters in this movie, but a lot of bad choices with that.
Is Pazuzu in the fucking shower?
Might
That,
be.
that's why he's releasing all that shit water. That looks like Reagan's piss.
What's left over from the pea soup?
Yeah, it's nothing
Well,
like
you
being
know,
naked in a boiler room.
It's just
now there is some
fucking
like scenes
weird.
throughout this movie that do provide some cool set pieces, from what
Mhm.
I remember. But you know, it's definitely not enough to rescue the movie. But
Yeah,
like I don't
I
know, a
don't.
lot of these dream sequences throughout the movie, they do have good set pieces in them that can provide good atmosphere.
Yep,
But the
but
whole
it's
thing
just
with the nun is just like I don't know, man. I feel like pushing her out of the way. Like get out of the way. I want to watch a movie. Get out of here.
it's that same shit they did with not like we already explained. They explained that shit better in part 3, where it's just like, oh, they want to
And
continue more of that shit.
this is technically the first time we see Freddie, or I mean Robert Englund, in the movie without his makeup, right?
Where he plays
Yep.
a crazy in this scene. Yeah.
Yeah, but this is like officially the first time where he doesn't have the Freddy makeup on, right?
Yep.
I don't know why these guys at this asylum are dressed up like ice cream men. They look like ice cream men, you know?
They
Like
do.
they look like the 1950s ice cream guys or something.
But the movie is directed by Stephen Hawkins, who did direct Judgment Night and Predator 2.
Oh, he directed this? See, I didn't know that. I know
Stephen Hawkins.
I know
Stephen
Rennie
Hawking?
Harlan, he did part 4.
Yeah, part 4 was Rennie Harlan, which
Yeah.
I did saw the new Strangers today, and that sucked.
Yeah, I probably could have told you that.
And Rennie Harlan directed that movie.
Yeah, I think Rennie is like, he can direct movies. He's just got a lot of bad ones on his filmography when you look at it. We don't even get any sweet tits in this movie either, do we?
No yits.
No yits. Like, what the fuck? That's like one thing you can count on in like horror movies that they're really bad. At least you got to see some yits at one point, you know?
I know, you're stuck with this dull piece of shit of a movie.
Yeah. I mean, even the water coming out of the shower head for this guy sucks. This girl's boyfriend, this dude's like really.
He's a complete ass
Bottom of the
clown.
barrel, the worst. A lot of the conversation here too is very pointless in this graduation scene.
Yeah, it just feels forced.
It's just like, what the fuck are you talking about? I thought I was watching a horror movie. But to me, like, I know we have to establish characters here, but it's just a terrible way of doing it here.
That's why they have a piece of shit script.
And with the obvious pain in the ass parents and everything, and we're in the 5th movie. Like, come on, you guys got to be more creative than this. The black girl that's in this, wasn't she also in The People Under the Stairs?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, so that was a couple years after this, wasn't it?
And
so this was 89, and People Under the Stairs is 91, I think. So
she was also in Mask as well.
Was she really? Wow, what a coincidence. Oh, yeah. But I know, like, every time she goes to her boyfriend about her dreams, he, like, keeps blowing her off and everything. Which is, like, another annoying thing about his character. Yeah, it looks like we have 6 people in the chat right now, but I will be right back. Give me a minute.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Well, this movie's a fucking piece of shit. Where it's just like, you're not even invested in this fucking movie. Like, it first starts out with a shitty intro, weird fucking story with the nun and Freddy Krueger and stuff, and this awkward graduation shit. Like, it doesn't make any sense with this opening so far.
Yeah, I forgot. Isn't her dad a drunk or some shit?
Yep. This is how I feel about Halloween 5 as well. Like they're just both lazy piece of shit movies where they're just dull. Nothing doesn't happen for a while, and you're stuck with shitty characters.
They act like they don't even live together. You know.
Yeah, doesn't even. It just doesn't feel impactful or convincing.
And then that one woman, the mother of that one girl, she reminds me of like Adrienne Barbeau's character in Creep Show. You know.
Yeah,
Why'd I call you Billy, you bitch? You know.
Billy. Yeah, Jason's telling me a question. If you think these films are a piece of shit, you need to watch Sharkenstein or Ouija Shark or Shark Exorcist. Oh my gosh. Those are more horses ass movies. It first makes you think, what the fuck are we watching a different movie that now they're reminding us it's a Nightmare movie.
Right.
And we've been spending like 10 fucking minutes on this fucking movie. It looks like a different movie. Yeah, the director of Predator 2 directed this piece of shit. Have you seen Predator 2, Texas?
Yeah, it's been a long time though.
And this subplot where they're having like, oh, they're bringing back the story that how Freddy's mom got raped in the asylum, and it just feels half-assed. Like we already heard that story better in part 3. Like it's already well established in part 3.
Yeah, but I also feel like there's like no depth to that story.
Mm-hmm.
And also how like, the rest of the franchise just doesn't ride on what this tries to create. Shark Exorcist. What about Cocaine Shark?
Yeah,
I don't think we need to watch Sharkenstein, Ouija Shark, or Shark Exorcist. See, I can't watch those. Like,
or
I know
Mega
going
Shark.
into those movies, like what they are, but I could never willingly be like, yeah, Ouija Shark, watch
Mega
this. Like,
Shark.
no, man.
Mega Shark versus Octopus.
Pizza
Mega
Shark.
turd versus mega piece of shit. Like, this has great set pieces, but it's just everything's utilized like it's just not very well. I guess you could say.
It's utilizing a shitty movie where, like I was saying to Texas, like before you came back, Sean, I was saying like this. It's like been 10 minutes and it doesn't even feel like a Nightmare movie at all. Like, like is this a Nightmare movie? And I see people singing the Freddy song and stuff. Like, oh, now it's a Nightmare movie.
Yeah, I
Does it
mean,
just
besides seeing Freddy before he's actually like Freddy in the makeup and everything, like. Yeah, you're right though. It takes off in a way that just doesn't capture
yeah,
what a nightmare movie is.
yeah? It's like that graduation shit. Like you were saying, like some of this dialogue, like when the way they're talking, is awful.
It
Like,
is like when you sit there and really listen to like what they're talking about. It's like, wow, what a bunch of nonsense! Like Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, this is the whole alien ripoff bit. You know,
oh,
Yeah,
Alien Freddy.
yeah, you got Alien Freddy running around the halls of this fucking dirty ass place. Like I don't know why this it looks like a giant castle too. Like, it's just like a giant asylum. Like you guys had to make it look like an
Yeah,
evil castle.
they did that in Halloween 5, where the Meyer house looked like a Victorian mansion castle, where they fucked that
Yeah.
up.
The inside of this altar here, this church altar, is kind of creepy looking, but yeah, the set pieces are definitely
Yeah.
not enough to save this movie.
This is like one of the worst recreation of Freddy, where he's just a fucking alien baby, and he's gonna go into his old clothes to form into it. Like, this is fucking stupid.
It's not terrifying or scary. I know that.
It just looks goofy. Like, what the fuck is this?
Pretty much.
It looks laughable. Like, what the fuck? Are you? So he got out of his mama's cooch, and now he's formed as Freddy because he goes back to his old stinky clothes that smells like shit. I think even one shot, he's not even wearing shoes. You could see his bare feet for the first time.
You see that like dummy, him as like that practical dummy being shot out as the window explodes. That looks funny.
Yeah. Jamie has a question. Do you guys have any plans to do a watch party of a David Lynch movie?
I see. I don't even know if if Juno, if you're into David Lynch films, like I am. Most
Like,
of
I
the
could
time,
deal
I
with,
have to be in like the right mood for David Lynch films. Not all of them, but
yeah,
like sometimes I'm like, I'm just can't sit down
yeah,
within 236 minute Lynch movies. Sometimes I have to really be in the mood for them. But yeah, I would love to sit down and do any kind of, like I'm not a big Eraserhead fan. I know like people are probably
yeah.
gonna like flip out over that. Like I know everybody loves Eraserhead, but I'm not really crazy about it. But everything else besides Eraserhead, I could easily watch.
I did saw David Lynch Dune for the first time a couple weeks ago, and I thought it was a decent movie, but I still say the new one is better.
Yeah, it's Lynch's Dune is a tough movie, man. It's like I can still go back and watch it, but there is
We'll
times when
see,
I'm
bitch.
watching it, I'm just
We'll
like,
just
what is
see.
going on? Like, and then it doesn't cover certain things very well. I don't know. I don't think Lynch should have really directed that movie.
We'll see, bitch. We'll just see.
Like, I know one of my favorite Lynch films is The Elephant Man, but I don't know. We'll have to figure out
Elephant
one
Man's a
like
great
a Lynch
one.
movie to go eventually.
Because I know it's in that I didn't see a lot of David Lynch movies, but when you guys said like, oh, he directed Elephant Man, I'm like, I remember seeing that one. I didn't know that was one of his movies. I thought it was a David Cronenberg movie.
Yeah, I guess you could say The Elephant Man's like a little outside of what Lynch is like typically known for doing. But like I don't know, there's just like such a realistic feel to that movie. Like when I'm watching that movie, I feel like I'm in the 1800s, like
Yeah.
while it's happening. It's just such a well done movie, man.
Jason's mentioning Lost Highway and Mulholland Drive. Those are both trippy
Yeah,
movies.
I wouldn't mind doing those. Like those are a little lengthy, both of those, but yeah, I could do those.
The new Dune is
No,
by the
we
book.
move on
Yeah.
now to this pool scene. This pool scene is the most childish bullshit ever. And then back to these stupid characters here.
These ass clowns.
Like, this is the shit here. The interactions between these characters is the shit that makes me want to fast forward, throw it. Like, alright, move on. Next scene. Now, who is that girl? Like, I guess the main hot girl in this, whatever the fuck her name is. Just, oh, look at the kid. So, Lisa Wilcox, Kelly Jo. So, alright, that's Erica Anderson. That would be her name.
Yeah, Lisa Wilcox. She's the lead character of this movie, playing Alice, who was in the fourth movie.
Yeah, I was just like talking about like the one tall girl in the back. I think her
Oh,
name
that
is
tall girl.
Erica Anderson. Like, doesn't she like the main character? It's like, doesn't she get to a point when she can't tell the difference between reality and her dreams?
I don't think. I think so.
I just kind of forget right now, but I think they're like, as the movie goes along, I think she starts to have trouble between figuring out what's reality and what's a dream or whatever. I don't know.
Now it's gonna get all comedic shit right here.
And Derek's here from Woo Riders. What's up, Derek?
Hey there, Woo.
I don't like. I mean, maybe I'll try to get Lost Highway scheduled on the channel at some point in the future. I'll try to do something for a Lynch movie.
Now Freddy's making his attack on Alice's boyfriend, who's driving a truck. This is when it gets all goofy shit right here.
Yeah.
Because at first, like, the movie's
Well,
starting off a bit serious, but like, what the fuck? It's going comedy now.
yeah.
Bad year, yeah.
Yeah, this is when Freddy starts coming out with the one-liners and shit.
Burning his
Dumping
arm.
champagne on his open wounds like it even matters. Pulling his arm. I said, wow. They really,
Makes it,
you could tell they had fun with the effects making this movie,
yeah.
though. Like, they must have had so many other ideas that they came up with that they didn't actually utilize.
Now he's
Now,
back at the pool.
How are his clothes so shredded from just going through the windshield like that? Dude looks like he's been through it. Looks like he's been living on the street for like a year. Going through that windshield.
Now he has the motorcycle.
Oh yeah, because the owner of that cycle just had his keys in there for you.
Is that the Terminator motorcycle that the T-1000 rode? It's all red.
Well, it is now because it's turning him into that,
So what's he like becoming a part of the bike engine now? Like I
Yeah,
don't get it.
because in the uncut version, it shows more longer where the stuff, like the engine's like the exhaust is like stabbing into his ankle and it's like going through his bloodstream and ripping his skin apart.
That's ridiculous. This is like how they they incorporate Terminator into this movie, I guess, right? It's have mechanical Freddy face come out of the bike and kill him.
Need for Speed. What the fuck? And you're wondering why is he all skulled face? Because in the uncut version, the machine was ripping his face off. Like his whole hair and scalp and face were removed by the machine. That's why he's all
Hey,
bald headed.
Daddy. Hey, Daddy, better not dream and drive. Like, that's pretty corny. It's really corny. I think I'd rather jump down that vortex to hell than be working in that diner.
No, Jamie. This one doesn't have Breckenmeyer. It's this one, Freddy's Dead, that has Breckenmeyer.
What's with this guy with the red sweater and the blood on it?
I didn't see this fucking guy. He's like cursing out, like, I didn't see this fucking guy. He came out of nowhere.
What?
You wanna have babies?
What was with that guy with the red sweater and the blood over his face? I don't get it.
He even had a fedora hat like Freddy.
I know it's a dream sequence, but it's like, what the fuck was that?
I guess just to show that, Krueger was the one that killed the guy or whatever.
But that was real. That's a bad attempt if that's really what that is supposed to be doing.
But yeah, Derek has a question for the panel. You pick Freddy, Jason, or Michael Myers?
It's Jason every time.
I guess I pick her drunk father. So
John Saxon.
No, that guy right there with the big old nose that could snort a pigeon.
Oh, the new drunk father. Okay.
Yeah. Since we're watching this, I don't know. I mean, to me, and no offense, I just find the whole Michael, Jason, or Freddy thing cliche by now. I don't, I'll go with Pinhead. That's who I'll fucking go with.
I'm gonna go with Dick Slashio,
Yeah,
which is
yeah,
like it's a combination of like Freddy meets Dick Tracy.
yeah, Jamie. Like the corny lines that were starting the franchise, like of course, "Welcome to Primetime, Bitch" was one of the first goofy lines inserted
Yeah, like
to the franchise, which is iconic line, but it's some of the shit here is not that memorable. What Freddy
yeah,
says.
I can tolerate his one-liners and his puns and everything in the earlier movies, but this one's "Hey
It's
Danny,
a
don't dream and drive." Ah! It's just like
young need for speed.
I mean, I haven't seen this in so long, but I mean, I'm just kind of like, yeah. Like,
Yeah, because it's a straight up piece of shit, Texas. Like this movie sucks ass. Like it doesn't even feel like a Nightmare movie. It just feels like a watered down piece of shit version.
it's just a bad attempt to restart the franchise.
Yeah.
It died on the vine and hit to the fourth one, and it just didn't get revived very well. It's this movie's like a walking zombie.
oh, and then we got good old little Bug Eyes here.
Oh yeah, the kid from Jurassic Park and countless other movies. I mean, I'm sure this kid had to be in one of the Children of the Corn movies too, right? Probably like part 6.
Yep, still to the corn.
They should make Children of the Corn Pops. That'd be
Yeah.
Be a good selling gimmick. Yeah.
Malachi, Isaac.
all pray to the breakfast god.
Yeah, you could have Children of the Corn Pops and what's his name again? Malachios? Malachios. Get me a box of Malachios.
Isaac Jacks,
Oh, yo, I forgot about the picture at the graduation. Like, all right, I can see that was intentionally meant to be funny, but it's really bad at the same time because these kids are graduating, they're getting in the picture, and these random baseball scouts are getting in the picture too.
Yeah,
People don't even know each other. They're getting the picture together. I don't know. Whoever thought that was funny was fucking doing too much crystal meth, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, Pop says that the first one he was not in the movie too long and he was more scary. Yeah. It was like he wasn't that long in the movie, but he still had a scary presence around him in the first one.
Yeah, like I mean, as far as this franchise goes, the original '84 film is still my favorite among all the other ones. Like I still cherish the original one for what it is.
And speaking of this piece of shit movie that had the intro, that shitty porno intro, the first movie had a scary intro where you're seeing Freddy make his glove, and like that's a scary intro.
Yeah, it is. And I mean, also another thing that makes it scary, with the first one, we haven't even seen Freddy yet. You just see these dirty ass hands putting this piece of mechanical glove together with blades and shit.
Yep.
And rivets and parts and screws and all types of shit. So, this is where the kids are like admitting more about their dreams, right? Like this is what this whole conversation is about here. I mean, at least they're talking about something that's relating to the movie, though, for once.
Yep. Not another graduation conversation. What the fuck?
It's just like I wish I could like remember. I'm glad I don't remember what the hell they're talking about. I just know they're not talking about a horror movie in that moment. They're just talking about some bullshit ass stuff going on. I don't know.
Yep.
I know like the one kid's like trying to talk to his friends, and his dad's like, "Well, you got the scouts are here, football scouts are here. You need to go over there and suck their dicks." Not really, but yeah, on those lines.
That's what I feel about this fucking movie. It's just fucking turd shit.
God, this looks so fake too. This whole setup.
Yeah, there's just nothing, there's no horror element to this. It's like you said too, Juno. It's when does it establish that we're watching an Elm Street
Fuck.
movie? Like
Yeah.
barely. Like once
'Cause-
Freddy finally formed, we already know that, but
Yeah,
I
like
don't know, man.
it's like that. Like when I was saying, like the first 10 minutes, this fucking graduation where they're having this stupid ass talking that doesn't mean shit for the story. Like, are we watching a different fucking movie? Like, where the fuck is Nightmare on Elm Street? Until like they put the Freddy Krueger music playing like 15 minutes in. Like now it's a Nightmare on Elm Street movie again. Like it looked like it was taking 50 fucking minutes for it to ever happen. Like having any Nightmare on Elm Street connection.
I mean, it's also obvious at this point they're just trying to cash in on what's left over with these movies. They're trying to cash in on whatever they can with the box office.
Yeah.
But I mean, in reality and in retrospect, looking back on everything that's already happened, like I think the franchise should have been snipped right after part 4.
Yeah.
But everybody saw dollar signs and stupid ideas.
Yeah.
Because really, at this point, like what you've already gone through is just some tired old repetitive shit, and you just keep making more corny comedic elements on top of it with the Freddy character.
Yeah. And the story behind the movie, like, oh, he's gonna possess a baby, like the Alice's unborn kid, and he wants to like torment and kill her. Like that shit sounds like Unborn, like the Unborn movie. But like that should be like a serious horror movie, not a comedic bullshit that Freddy's acting like a jackass throughout the movie, saying all this stupid one-liners like "bad year, Dan."
Like this whole dinner scene here makes me feel like it's going to be the dinner sequence from Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice. Even the look of Freddy looks like shit.
Yeah, I don't know whose idea it was to have Robert Englund show his face so much in this one out of makeup. Like, I wonder if Robert Englund was like, "Oh, I want my bare face to be in this movie more often," or I wonder whose idea that was. And I guess this is like, I don't know, like a party on National Lampoon's here, like that one movie where the girl eats all the food.
Yep.
There's definitely nothing. There's nothing scary in this moment here. Like, okay, you're stuffing this girl with food right now.
This is
With
just
her all
complete dumb
bloated,
shit
it
right
reminds me of Society or some shit,
Yeah, Society.
Yeah. But she kind of looks like Mac and Me with all the food jammed in her mouth. Remember Mac and Me? She definitely looks like Mac and Me, the alien, with all that food jammed in her mouth.
They're doing stop
I
motion.
can't believe we actually had stop motion in this movie, which is the stop motion looked pretty cool, but why? Why is that in the movie?
This scene is just fucking goofy.
Oh, of course, Freddy left a note on the fridge that "Die, bitch."
Then she passes out on that plate or whatever, and then that dude starts shaking her. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? You get an ambulance,
Yeah. Can't take you anywhere, bitch.
This hollandaise sauce has been in this fridge for like 5 years.
It's weird. There's like a really weird Hershey syrup in the fridge. I never seen that logo on a Hershey syrup bottle before. It looked really weird.
So I guess one of her friends, she chokes from the food that she was eating, but Freddy was just stabbing her in the stomach when she had her face looked like mac and me.
Yeah, but of course they're not gonna give her an autopsy to figure out how she died, right?
Yep.
They,
Now
they
her
can't figure out she was stabbed in the gut by Freddy. It was an
now her
eating
comic
disorder. It was an eating disorder killed her.
and now her comic book boyfriend is upset about her dying.
The comic book boyfriend. I'm actually a little surprised that this girl still has friends with all the delusional shit she's talking about with the dreams, even though it's all true. But
Yep.
I think these kids would we gotta stop hanging out with her. She's crazy.
Something killed her. Then get out.
This relationship with the black and the white, the black girl and the white dude, it definitely does not seem like a relationship at all.
Well, no, he just said that he loved the rich girl a lot. So
Greta with the rich girl.
She's like, I got a shift tonight. Like, what are you hooking the corners tonight? Like, what are you doing?
And I also noticed in the movie they're trying to do the slow burn like how they did the first one where Freddy's not seen a lot and the movie drags on. Like they fucked that shit up too.
then they show fucking Wally George with damn Yankees on the screen. That's hilarious.
Is that Cable?
Well, you know who Wally George was, right?
Not exactly, not
Who's
really,
Wally?
no.
He was this like scumbag, like kind of sort of like a reality television host, but he was always an asshole, kind of like Morton Downey Jr. But it was mainly like in California where they had his show. He had his shows, but his daughter is Rebecca De Mornay from that fucking Tom Cruise movie, the one about the hooker and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Risky Business, and anyway, I mean, I never really saw his show that much, but I've seen clips, and he was just a fucking jerk off.
Yeah, sounds like
What a piece
But
of
that
shit.
was funny because he's interviewing Damn Yankees, which was like a combination of Night Ranger, Ted Nugent, and Styx. And I mean, no offense to anybody that liked that band, but I thought they sucked.
So now this is the first time we see the 1428 Elm Street house, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the dumbass comic book dude fell asleep.
After drawing it, right?
Yeah, after drawing the house.
And didn't she like describe it to him? And that's how he drew it?
Yep.
So that's how they incorporated the elements of the first film into this, which is like, damn, it took you guys over fucking 50 minutes to do that.
And this
46 minutes it took them to do that.
to get to the house, the iconic house. Unfortunately, you have a great horror character, but never could be written for full potential. That happens to sometimes to
Yeah.
some horror characters.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It just seems like overall, like whoever was in charge of really extending the story just did not flesh things out very well. Or like even to a point where it seems like somebody really
Yep.
cared about this character and the character surrounding Freddy.
Hey there, Ryan. How are you?
Hey, what's up, Ryan?
Now he disappeared.
And it's the return of Bug Eyes, you know.
Yeah.
Well, because you're my mom and you're not dressing me right, dressing me in a straitjacket.
Yeah, you keep putting potato sacks on me every morning.
He has that horrible Mo Howard haircut shit. He just put a bowl over my head and cut around it.
Fuck,
And he's
this
got
movie's
this
boring.
shitty teddy bear and stuff. What the fuck?
My friend with the funny hair.
The fuck is that?
It'd be funny. It turns out to be like Burt Reynolds or some shit, you know. It's like, what the fuck are you doing here? Oh, sorry. Yeah, just yeah.
Burt Reynolds.
Oh, now she's with the comic book guy back in the real world.
What if like he was talking about little kids like the guy with the funny hand? What if he was talking about like Scary Movie 2, the guy Hansen, the guy with the fucked up hand? What if he was talking about him and he just pops up out of nowhere? He's like, "You talking about me? With my strong hand?
Please take my hand.
He's
No,
my
give me your
strong
other hand. No, this is the stronger hand. No, get it away from me. Take my
Make way
hand.
for Fanny. You know.
That's my favorite one out of those. Scary Movie 2. That one's so fucking funny, man. Take my hand. It's my strong hand. Oh, man.
I love Scary Movie too. That's fucking
Yeah, the second
hilarious.
one. I think the second one's really like a riot. Jason saying, okay, 3 Freddys entered the Thunderdome. Only one can leave. Freddy from part 1 and 2, Freddy from 3, 4, 5, and 6, and remake Freddy who wins. God. It's not the later ones.
There's two Freddys in this one.
You could say there's multiple ones. If you say the baby, the times when he doesn't have the face paint on, so many different Freddys in this.
Yeah, the alien Freddy, you know.
Yeah, alien baby alien Freddy. The guy with the funny glove, or the funny hand.
Take my hand.
It's my strong hand.
I'll take Freddy from 2.
Hell yeah, ready.
Just for the line.
Revenge.
Help
Yeah,
yourself, fucker.
I think that would have to be my choice. So yeah, help yourself, fucker. Now it's like we're having a lawnmower man situation going on.
Right?
What the fuck?
Lawnmower Man makes a crossover with Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, this is where they have the lawnmower man moment. What is it? Like Freddy's all on these like little particles floating around now. What's up with that fetus?
Fetus gonna beat
It's
us.
just fucking bizarre.
Is this gonna be another baby alien Freddy again? 'Cause I don't even remember this right now.
See the fighter resembles? What the fuck?
Freddy still got his hands on fucking stuffed face. You see her
Whacking
floating
meat.
through like the feeding tube. Like, why was she in the float in the feeding tube of the fetus? It's like, oh, now, like, you know, from having this dream, you know, like, I don't know why is this dream made her figure out Freddy now. And what's this guy? This doctor like overheard everything. What is he gonna do? Call his best friend and tell him?
Or suck his dick.
Yo, you see the plant in the back corner of the bedroom? It's got a plant coming out of the pants.
He's
It's a
calling
pants
the
for shoes.
KGB. Yeah. Fucking KGB.
It's KGB hiding out in the house.
There's problem with baby. You must know. You know, fuckers.
Our timestamp. Vanta Black is here, but yeah, our
Hey there,
timestamp
Vanta.
is 54 minutes and 10 seconds.
54 minutes.
Hello, Vanta. Thank you for stopping by.
Hey there, Vanta.
But yeah, it's morning over there for her right now. So good morning.
Yeah, this movie's just.
Yo,
It
that
has
scene
weird
is really weird though. Like while she's getting like the what's that when
MRI.
they get checked for the baby? What the fuck's it called again? God damn
MRI.
it. No, that's for your head. I forgot. God damn it!
What, the
the hell
ultrasound?
is an ultrasound? An ultrasound. She's having that ultrasound. And you see the fucking girl with the stuffed face going through the fetus tube or the feeding tube with the fetus. Why did that happen?
It's not a feeding tube, it's the umbilical cord.
Yeah, also known as a feeding tube.
Feeding the girl with food, with still looking like
Her
macaroni
soul was
with
going
fucking
in
food
there.
coming out.
So
I just don't know why that scene had to happen with Freddy and the fucking girl going through the tube like that.
And
What is it with all
that's
these-
just why it's
what is it with all these slow
Yeah.
noses in this fucking movie, man?
Slow nose.
It's like
The
that
what?
dude has a nose that you could ski off of and stuff.
he has a needle nose.
So now, like, they're trying to gather whatever information they can on, like, Freddy's mother and shit, and, like, the whole backstory now. Because she had this, like, huge epiphany during the ultrasound.
Yeah.
So that's her mother, but she's just like this random bitch that just shows up.
Yeah. So that's what that fucking doctor called it. Was her boyfriend's parents.
Oh, the boyfriend's parents, but yeah, they're still like randos who just fucking show up, you know.
I like how these parents are like making any plans without even talking to the kids. Really, they're already like deciding what's gonna happen to the baby and everything. Look, we want to adopt your child. Like, excuse me. Like, don't even bother to ask me if I have plans on raising my own kid.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's
what are
weird
you
that
guys talking about with her fucking
it's
condition? I want to hear about what's up with her condition.
it's weird that the mom and dad both have a similar haircut. It's just going the opposite way.
Now I see it. Yeah, it's like every day they get up. All right, you ready? You brush this way, and I brush that way. All right, Jamie. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out with us. Take care and have a good night.
Have a good night, Jamie. Take care.
Russell Collier is here. What's up, Russell?
Hey there, Russell.
Fire. Man, what a stupid wardrobe. Who wears a fucking vest over a shirt like that? What the fuck? I know it's the 80s, but what the fuck? A vest over a button dress shirt like that. Like, what the fuck?
Hey there, Russell. Thank
I
you.
like how she's like, but I've seen Freddie's mom's grave. And he's like, nah, it's an empty plot. Like, how do you know?
You're
How
right.
do you know it's an
Well,
empty plot?
well, you know, but they could have had a running joke because he just said, "Nobody, nobody, nobody."
And Mikey's morgue is here too. What's up, Mikey?
Hey there, Mikey. Yeah, thank you, Mikey. Yeah, we're ranching on this piece of fucking shit.
Alright, so they have to find where Freddie's mom died at so they can release her soul. A lot of depth to that, right?
hmm
Now she's going to sleep.
Did she really just use a ladder to get up on the top bunk there? Like,
Well, I mean,
it's like a regular ladder. It's not attached to the bed.
yeah, but you can just imagine the waking up, you know, then your leg is kicked the ladder, it falls over, you know.
I just think it's weird that they needed like a separate ladder for a bunk bed. What is that bitch wearing? Jesus. She had like a bathing suit. It was like so split all the way up to like the armpit. It looked like it was barely like hanging on her.
She just needs a damn scuba. I mean, she's basically wearing a scuba outfit. She just needs the tank and the mask. Jesus.
It's Jaws.
I mean, I guess you could say like this jacuzzi scene kind of relates to the opening credits with like, you know, watching like some kind of sexual program on Cinemax.
Yep.
You know, you got like the hot jacuzzi scene here. Music's kind of, you know, dipping down, getting a little more ambient.
Those Poison Ivy movies.
We're running through the castle.
So you think he would still be trying to find out more information on Freddy's mom, but no, you know what? While you're sleeping, I'm gonna read comic books.
Yeah.
The dumbass is just gonna end up feeling sleepy after reading them.
And
But
I'm just
I
gonna.
think that like like the director and whatever the writers, they could have had the one girl's boyfriend or whatever like actually doing something with himself instead of sitting there reading comics. Missed opportunities. Still like kind of trying to figure out here like what even brought them to where they're at right now. What the fuck?
Big old claws.
I don't get it.
This is random shit.
There's so much water in this damn movie, you know.
Yeah, I mean it starts out that way with the shower scene. I don't know what happened to the black girl now. Where's she at?
The party started a long time ago, asshole.
Party just started an hour, 15 minutes in.
Yep. Freddy's just a complete ass clown in this movie.
I mean that bit's cool when she sticks that net in his mouth, you know, but it doesn't do much damage.
No.
But it does shut Freddy the fuck up with all the laughing shit. Like boom. Like it's just like boom. You got Freddy in the mouth.
Like he's just not scary in this one. Unfortunately, it really just relies on the image of him that looks scary. Like he kind of looks scary, but he's not being scary.
Mm-hmm. Now we're back to the dumbass comic book dude.
I want to read that Nightmares from Hell. I want to read that one. Even though they definitely made that for the movie.
That looks like some Tales from the Crypt kind of shit.
Yeah.
Now I was gonna go in the kind of music video.
Yeah, the aha video.
Take me away. Do 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 do.
Like those effects were big at that time too, in the late '80s.
Take on me. Black and white Freddy.
What?
Yeah, this is where they try to make it all noir and shit.
Yeah.
Really? They tried the noir Freddy and the Queen?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, the skateboard is very noir.
Oh yeah.
Skateboard Freddy.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
This is so. Man.
This is some of the dumbest shit, man.
It is, man. It's I don't know. There's a lot of question marks in my head right now. Like, what the fuck?
I agree, man. To the first movie's scary. It's just this is when the series went into dog shit realm.
It's just I don't know. I'm having trouble finding a point in this movie that really pulls me in to have me engaged. It's like I feel like I'm sitting down and sleeping and being like, "Hey, Tex and Juno, wake me up when a movie happens."
It just feels like 2 hours, like you're watching a 2 hour long movie.
Yeah.
That's a slog to get through.
What the
hell?
fuck? What the fuck did this dude just turn into?
One of the things that he was drawing.
Oh, okay.
It looks like a half
Apocalypto Man. What is he, Apocalypto Man?
looks like a half-assed version of Cable from Deadpool. Super Freddy. What the
Yo, this is bad right here. What the fuck? Superhero Freddy? Like, oh my
Yep.
god.
And then Michael Bailey Smith, he portrays Super Freddy in this shitty scene.
This is not choice, man. Oh, we drained all your colors out, bro.
All the paint comes out. What the hell?
Freddy's killing them with paper cuts.
Hey, Sean, why so serious? Said by Rand. Want to see the I want to see the Dark Knight. So I guess he got crushed.
So basically, him getting killed saved the other girl for now.
Yep.
Yeah, for now.
Because the dumbass fell asleep.
You know, I think it probably would have been a better choice to have like a more well-known actor in the leading role in this movie. I mean, yeah, you got like, young kids and experienced kids in a lot of these slasher films, but I think a more familiar face would have brought more people out and probably would have had a better movie from it too.
Mm-hmm. Even a better fucking script. Like,
yeah, I don't think that's definitely an area that needs some attention. Or at least needed it back then, but we got what we have here, so.
Yeah, this is just so like off kilter, like.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's no substance to it. There's no like horrific substance to it. Freddy's pretty fucking lame throughout. Even that whole noir skit where Freddy was a superhero. Come on, man.
Shit, and they gave this an R rating. It might as well have been a PG-13 film,
Yeah, by today's standards, I agree.
It doesn't even feel like an R-rated movie. It feels like PG-13 kind of quality.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing scary, and
nothing brutal.
Nightmares at this fucking turd. We got like 20 minutes left in this movie, I think. So
And this movie just feels like it's already like 2 fucking hours.
I was just gonna
Yeah.
say the same thing. He's like, fuck.
That's why I checked the time. I thought there was like 5 or 10 minutes left. There's still 20 minutes.
What a slog of a piece of shit this movie is.
Nightmare on Slug Street.
The snooze fest of Freddy.
So, Juno, you gonna be doing another poll for the next stream?
Probably, but I just like I'm gonna wait off for a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, the day's
Um,
over. What are you talking about?
when this month is over, next month I want to try to do a top 5 camp slashers on the channel.
Okay.
So we'll
Okay.
probably get that done first or second week of July, somewhere around there.
hmm
But I'll give you guys like a week notice on that, so you guys have time to put together whatever you need to do.
Yep. Thank.
All right, take care, Jason. Thanks for stopping by.
Have a good day, Jason. Take care. When is this motherfucker gonna end?
I can feel you there on that, Juno. It's like
Oh,
I find this to be watchable, this movie, but it's in a way like I feel like looking at my cell phone than looking at this. Like I'd rather be scrolling on my phone than looking at this.
yeah, it's just. God dang, it's even got the worst looking Freddy. He looks like fucking gum and shit all over his
Yeah, I
face.
noticed earlier on when we were in a scene there where it was like that circled room where it's got all the muddy water in it. I noticed when you saw him get wet, you could see his mask kind of puff out. Like it looked like he was probably like the mask was probably filling up with water in certain areas. So at least I noticed that a couple of times. Made his face look a little bloated, like it was filled up with water, and it probably was.
Now he gets stabbed by this carriage that has like knives around it.
Yeah, definitely. Like it's like gotta get like 60 tetanus shots for that.
He's got all
But
those
Freddy's
craters
got
in
like this
his-
yellowish orange look to his face too.
Yeah.
got all these craters,
Yeah, the craters stand out more as the movie go along.
We'll tear your soul apart. They're tearing Freddy's
Oh, they're
soul
playing
apart.
pass along the body parts.
We'll pass along your body parts. Oh, okay. Freddy's arm turned into a bunch of tarantulas.
One fell on her.
Oh my god, they're all like stepping on real spiders and shit. Bug Eyes is back.
Yeah.
And you got Freddy's half-ass arm back together.
Wow, this is bad. Hey, babe, you like it? It's my new look. Shut the fuck up, man.
This is just fucking stupid.
Like I really don't remember how this movie ends right now, so I'm really interested to see how this mess gets cleaned up here at the end.
It has like this weird room where they're backwards.
Yeah, this is like Nightmare on Elm Street, just like totally walked into the labyrinth universe.
Right.
What? Oh, he's Freddy now in the fucking boyfriend's body.
What the fuck?
See, this whole movie could have been prevented if he would have just pulled out.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was like, what is he talking about? All right, so we might have a little bit of Dance Dance Revolution coming up.
Is that the disco floor from Jason Takes Manhattan?
Probably. I think she might end up doing some Dance Dance Revolution here at the end. This is not where Freddy hides out, dude. I'm sorry.
This thing is just fucking weird. What the fuck is this the thing?
I don't get it, man.
It's so fucking stupid. This is just fucking dumb, man.
It's like a Siamese twin,
So now this whole time, finally, we get Freddy's mother.
Hey there, Z.
But she,
Zodiac. What's up, Z?
Hey, Grace, they turn her around and it's Gilbert Gottfried,
Are you the next problem child? I mean, maybe that's what they should have called the next one, A Nightmare on Elm Street, The Problem Child, instead of The Dream Child.
Yeah, that would be a fitting title. Now they
it's
find
me, Gilbert. I'm in jail for showing bad films.
now Freddy's mom.
Why is Freddy's leg stuck in this girl's torso right now?
That's just fucking weird. This part is fucking ridiculous.
Huh?
Yeah, it looked like he was just gonna cut his nose off with that blade.
The little shit
Yeah.
turns into a Freddy Krueger monster.
Now, how does this kid Jacob have any control on what Freddy's doing right now?
Rub a dub dub, bug eyes in the tub.
The fuck did he vomit?
I don't know. I think he threw up his whole body. Here's the previous victims, I guess. They're all coming out of Freddy now.
Even Mac and me face.
Yeah, Mac and me's there.
This This is fucking.
This is very uneventful, man. Very uneventful movie.
It's
This has
just
got to be the
like
shittiest way to defeat Freddy.
they get have a disclaimer pop up on the screen. This part of the film is brought to you by McDonald's.
McDonald's.
And there's the alien Freddy again.
The alien.
This movie, this movie's the look of Freddy was brought to you in part by SpaghettiOs.
It's alive.
Oh, baby alien Freddy's back.
It's alive.
Very uneventful, this one is.
It's a piece of fucking shit.
I mean, I know we're coming up on the end here, but it's just like, what the fuck's gonna happen? And she just absorbed the child, the dream child. What the fuck? Wow, that's the end, too.
Freddy coming, he pulls his finger knife out of his mom's chest, and he's locked away.
All right, that's not the very. I thought that was it. I was like, what? All right, it's gonna be over soon now. I know that.
Yeah, this piece of stinking shit of a movie. It's gonna end soon.
Yeah, I'm actually glad I didn't watch this last night on my own.
When everybody does their top 10 worst horror movies, like even sequels, like this is up there because this is like the top 5 because this movie's an utter piece of shit.
Yeah, like I mean, I really forgot most of this movie, to be honest with you. Like I really didn't mind going back and watching it again. You know, going back and seeing this, you know, it's a refresher for me. But
yeah,
what a very uneventful movie. And then you see how this movie ended. Like to kill Freddy in this movie was just pathetic and way too easy.
Yeah, so dumb.
And it just ends there with her baby, and then you see like that demented child carriage there, like, and then you get Freddy laughing. Like, I'm sorry, if I paid money to go see this in the theater back then, I'd be pissed the fuck off.
Hey there, Rosalia. We just finished watching this other piece of shit that is boring and a complete ass crap of a movie.
Ass crap of a movie. But yeah, what's up there, Rosalia? Thank you for stopping by. We just got through Elm Street 5 here, but
thank you, man.
Yeah, that is officially the first rant here on Juno's channel for Elm Street 5. We don't know when the next one will be right now, but we'll get that figured out and let you all know. We'll let you all know when we know.
Yeah, this movie is a piece of crap, and it's boring as hell. Like, it doesn't even feel like a nightmare movie. It just feels like you're watching Days of Our Time bullshit with Elm Street name on it. Days of Our Lives.
Days of my turds. The days of sequel turds. Oh, even the music sucks in the credits. I can hear it right now.
It has like some shitty rap music with Freddy involved.
You ain't got a chance in the world. Man or a girl? What in the world? You sound like Cheryl Pearl, and you we on the microphone. Crack alone. Let's go.
Leave that crack alone. I can't believe he said that in the song. Leave that crack alone.
I'd have to find my cardboard so I could spin on it, and stuff.
Yeah. His spin on a pizza box.
Yeah, there you go.
And we have Goonies Girl is here too. What's up, Goonies?
Hey there, Goonies girl.
Yeah, the next stream between us three will be Wednesday on Texas's channel. And what are we watching again? Desperate? What is it? Or
Desperate Living.
Desperate Living. Yeah, the John Waters film. We'll be watching that on Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then the next stream on my channel will be Friday. We'll be diving right back into the Rambo franchise again with Rambo 3 on Friday. And then on Sunday, we'll be watching John Wick Chapter 2.
That's
And
also
Saturday-
dancing for this shitty rap song.
Saturday we have Head.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we do have one on Saturday on Texas's channel too. So, yeah, there is plenty of things coming up between us three as far as streams go.
Yep.
God damn it! Get out of my player. I want this put away now. Get this piece of shit out of my player.
What a piece of shit this movie is.
Yeah. Juno, I think you know what you need to do eventually? You need to download that Adam Sandler song, The Piece of Shit Car. Remember you hear the Piece of Shit Car song?
Mm-hmm.
You got a piece of shit car.
Here's the card.
You know what? Now, I gave myself an idea. I'm gonna turn that into something for a stream where it's gonna say piece of shit.
Hey there, Brooke.
And Brooke Scarlett's here
Sebastian.
too.
Sebastian.
Yeah, I guess everybody came over from P's channel. Yeah, you got mad people in here now. Now that the stream's over, everybody's here.
And yeah, we're listening to the shitty rap song.
I know, I'm not anymore. Fuck that song.
Yeah, I forgot. Like on Netflix, if you don't click it at the right time, it sends you to something else. And I was like, oh fuck. But it's okay.
But yeah, I'm definitely glad to get this back on the shelf, man. Not watching part 5 for a long fucking time.
Same here. This movie sucks ass.
It's just very uneventful, not scary, stupid elements, stupid one-liners, fucking goofball Freddy being a fucking slapdick ball bag throughout the whole fucking movie.
And even the way he gets destroyed looks like shit. Where
Yeah,
the kid,
very, very lame with the way he gets taken out in the movie, that's for sure.
with the Patesh Freddy looking kid vomits the shit that goes through his stomach and destroys him to turn back as an alien Freddy. Like, what the fuck?
But yeah, I don't know when you want to end the stream, but I'm gonna have to get out of here shortly, like the next 10 minutes.
I'm gonna end this stream in about a minute. But yeah, thank you everybody for joining for this rant watch party. Hope everybody enjoyed me and Sean in Texas ripping this movie a new ass.
Yeah,
this
and
movie sucks ass.
The people that just came in, Juno will do another poll in the future on his channel to figure out what the next movie or topic will be for the next stream on his channel. I'm assuming we'll probably do another watch and rant on something, so we'll get that figured out and we will keep you all updated on that.
Hey there, P. Rich. P. Rich is in the chat.
What's up, P?
I just wanted to show the sports right quick, so there you go.
All right. It represents a Freddy glove,
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Yeah, it def a queef.
It's definitely a queef.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
make
movie was
sure
a
you
piece of
guys are make sure
yeah.
everybody in the chat, make sure you guys are subscribed to Juno and
Yes,
Texas.
yeah. And anybody that stopped by, yeah, this was a piece of shit. This movie fucking sucks. It's boring. It doesn't even feel like a fucking Nightmare movie because like you get like some drag scenes that just go on and on. Like it's like a Scream 6. Like it's 2 fucking hours.
You
Like
know what?
it feels.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
It just feels like this movie's just gonna end. It goes on, and then you get like a shitty death scene for Freddy where he turns back as an alien, and
Yeah,
you get like
Mac and
some
me.
and you get like stupid one-liners that are just cringy as fuck, and you get like multiple Freddys in this movie: Noir Freddy, Super Freddy, Alien Freddy, a chef Freddy, and a motorcycle Freddy. Like what the fuck?
Yeah. It's the choices in this movie are a little out there. But I mean, like I said, like I find it to be watchable, just kind of painful to get through at
Mhm.
times. It's really like the look of the practical effects and some of the kills I think are probably the most redeeming things about this movie, really. But it's right at that point there where you had Dream Warriors, the way that blended into Part 4 with the same characters. But once all those
Mhm.
characters were dead and gone, it was time to start the franchise again, but with a whole new identity, basically with new characters. And I feel like it's a huge missed opportunity for them to go back to Sinister Freddy. Like kind of go to the roots of the franchise. But no,
Mhm.
let's go with Goofball Freddy and all these jerk off fucking one liners that nobody
Yeah.
liked.
And let's like, oh, we have a serious story that looks like a gothic horror movie. Well, no, let's put goofball shit in there where Freddy's like laughing and acting like an ass clown with the stupid one-liners throughout the movie, and just like, is this a comedy or is this a horror movie? Like, what the fuck is this supposed to be?
Yeah, there's not even one instance in the movie where it's like, "Ooh, this is like kind of disturbing here." It's more like, "What the fuck am I watching here?"
Am I watching fucking Seed of Chucky or Halloween Resurrection, Trick or Treat, motherfucker?
I hope we don't have to watch Seed of Chucky. I hope we don't have to watch that. God damn.
Which that was in the voting, and that was a piece of shit, but it
I'm
lost by
sure we'll
this
do Seed
piece
of
of shit.
Chucky at some point, but I hate that
Yeah.
franchise too, man.
But this one won. Thank you for voting for this piece of shit movie, folks. We ranted on this motherfucker and ripped it a new ass. Like Halloween Ends that will be a special occasion, folks. Halloween Ends will be a special one.
Yeah.
We got some new people in here. What the fuck?
Hey there, Randive. Nice to meet you.
I don't know,
Holy shit.
dude. You might have a bunch of trolls in here right now. I don't know, dude. Yeah. But I know I gotta get going here soon. But I mean, if you want to keep going, you can.
No,
I
it's
gotta get
okay.
going in like the
Yeah,
next 5 minutes.
I was saying I was like gonna end the stream in a minute. Like I was just saying hi to everybody. Like I just saw Pyrrhus coming in. I just wanted to say hi to him.
Yeah, dude, your chat is getting spammed right now.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
a bunch of trolls just came in and they're lighting up your chat room now. It's all
Yeah.
destroyed. Dude, you got like 35 people in here and the chat is just taking off with spam and bullshit. Look at it.
Mhm.
Look at this going. I would
But
end
yeah,
the stream, dude.
yeah. But
But at
yeah,
least it
thank
came
you
at the
guys.
end and not in the beginning.
Yep. But thank you guys, everybody, for gals and guys. Thank you guys for having to join with me, Texas and Sean, to watch this major piece of shit, which fucking sucks. And yep. See you on the next one, folks, and take care.
Take care, everyone.
See ya.
Take care, everybody.
delivers. A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 5, The Dream Child.